What up, gang? Carolina Jackpot time coming at you. It's Wednesday morning. I hope everybody's doing good today. I wanted to jump on here and talk a little bit of South Carolina Gamecocks football today. Before I get into that, if you're new around here, give some consideration to staying true around here by subscribing to the Carolina Jackpot channel. Do college football videos here all year long. We have a heck of a good time doing it. Also, hit the thumbs up button on this video if you enjoy the content that you see here today. Before I get into that, you ever notice sometimes when you're traveling the interstates and you travel it for work or whatnot, so you pass by the same spot on a daily basis, you continue to see areas where you've got lanes blocked off, exit ramps closed, traffic given an alternate path to go, yet you never see anybody working on it, on that area. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand why we bother to close lanes up until we plan on doing the work there. It just seems really, really unnecessary and totally stupid. Anyway, getting into the main topic of the video, Coach Shane Beamer meeting with members of the media yesterday afternoon in Columbia to talk spring practice, to talk preseason stuff, and he got a little bit agitated at the beginning of that press conference when he was addressing some stuff, cleaning up, what do we call it? Cleaning up some household items. That's what we call it on the podcasting side, before he actually gets into the meat of the press conference, to where, and I will link this press conference down in the description box below. I should clip this out and post it here. I really should clip out the tirade Coach Shane Beamer went on, but I mean, I don't really have time to do that like some people do. I mean, I wish I did, but I don't. So you can just watch the video down there. Maybe you already watched the press conference and you know what I'm talking about. But he got agitated with the reporter who had, this is a couple of different ones. I happened to see this over on thebigspur.com. I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday earlier, as a matter of fact, a preseason depth chart, their projection of a preseason depth chart there with a first and second string and make a makeshift third string, I guess. Beamer had seen this and he took exception to it, and he kind of calls out the media there for publishing depth charts early when he claims that we have no depth chart, and that's crappy journalism and that you guys should know better by now. Everybody's got a take on that. Here's one of our resident Clemson idiots over on Twitter, what his take on this was. Yes, you see that Twitter handle, Dill, with the Clemson emoji, at the real Dill, who has the avatar of the one with the little fat kid there with a photoshopped Clemson hat on. Probably not too far from reality of what things there actually look like in his life. This is another one of those Clemson idiots that I'm trying to just get to engage with me. Just trying to get you to engage with me a little bit. You bunch of mouth-breathing morons. God, I can't stand those people. And I see those people out in public and they're like, I don't like your team, but I sure do I like you, Carolina Jackpot. I don't want you to like me. I don't want you to like me. I'm the heel in terms of our relationship. Y'all are the baby face, I'm the heel. If you're a Tater, if you're a Gamecock fan, I'm the baby face and they're the heels. Come on. Anyway, here's my take on this. What this all boils down to is Beamer. He has a first and second group, and a third group. Anybody does at any point during any practice, elsewise other than the first couple where you're feeling stuff out. By this point, what are they, 8-9 practices in now? after you have a team. It's not like you just started this team up. Okay, you add pieces every year, and pieces leave in the off season. It's just the way that it is. The nucleus still is there, and it kind of moves from year to year, and it shifts as to what parts of that nucleus are. But you kind of know Lenora Sellers is your first string quarterback, right? You kind of know that. You kind of know Dylan Stewart is your starter at edge rusher, right? So on and so forth. And then they kind of plug the other pieces in there. So really, I don't have a problem in the sense of a reporter putting this piece out. He just put it down as it was a projected depth chart for spring. That's all it was. So he was just doing his job, which is to publish some informative content, or come up with some informative content that's going to draw eyeballs. That's all that is. Beamer takes exception to it, and I understand Beamer's reason for taking exception to it right now, and it's because of this damn transfer portal. Anybody that gets their panties in a tangle, anybody that perceives that I'm working harder than so-and-so is, and I'm not getting my fair shake, I'm going to go somewhere else where I can perhaps get a better chance to showcase my abilities, with multiple portal windows opening every year, and another one fixing to open up here really soon. I get it. I understand why he's pissed off with that, and why he thinks the reporters should do better, especially South Carolina-based reporters. Yeah, they should do better than that, really. And they should know by now, hey, look, guys, we got a transfer portal thing coming up. We go publish this piece. Some kid reads it. He takes it out of context. Now, at the same time, shouldn't Beamer, he has meetings with these guys, right? I'm sure they have. Hell, I don't know. They have a meeting every day. I would probably have meetings several times a week, large-scale team meetings, at least. Now, and I would be talking this up. Don't believe things that you read. This is where you're going to get your information from me, not from XYZ reporter over on the Big Spur, or over on Gamecock Central, or whatever message board it gets leaked out on. So I can see both points of view there, but he did get a little bit fired up. I don't have a problem with it. Now, you remember probably a year and a half ago, when he was doing these type of tirades, I was going all in on him with both feet, based off the fact that he had come off a losing season. I was kind of down on him. A lot of the fan base was kind of down on him. And when you're losing, it's easy to pick on things like that. When you're winning, it's easier to just turn a blind eye to it and say, oh, that's just who he is. Oh, he's just doing his job, yada, yada, yada. I get it. I'm here to say neither one today. Would I have acted like that? If I was getting paid the kind of money he is, probably not. Not quite that intense about something like that. I would have just, I'd be having meetings with my team. Communication is first and foremost in any kind of relationship, whether it's on a large scale or small scale. Communication is key. Communication is key. So if you're communicating to your players, this is what the depth chart is, or this is what the depth chart ain't, or we don't have a depth chart right now, all positions are up for grabs. Anything that you read anywhere is bullshit. Don't believe it. You'll get it from me first. So that's about what I think about all that. Now, got a 3-star cornerback recruit for the 2026 class, Peyton Dyer, out of Duluth, Georgia. kind of a suburb of Atlanta down there, who decommits from the Gamecocks yesterday. He's the third decommitment in the 2026 class. Everybody gonna say, "Oh God, the sky's falling." Blah, blah. The first one that actually decommitted was that Landon Duckworth, that quarterback, and that was way back last year at some point. They did have a decommitment in January from Rodney Colton, another linebacker. I believe he's also, out of the state of Georgia. And this guy was taking visits everywhere. And he just kind of figured that was just not a relationship that we wanted to continue to pursue there. They have him crystal balled to Tennessee. Yeah, whatever. Why anybody would want to be crystal balled to there? I can give you some crystal balls for there, but other than that, why anybody would want to go to that dump, I don't get. But anyway, Vols. I told you guys I'm gonna start going in on you again. It's been a long time, and we didn't play last year. We don't play this year. But, if everything goes as planned, you'll probably be on the schedule in 2026. I mean, one would almost have to think, especially since they're wanting to kind of flatten the schedules out and get everybody to play each other on a more regular basis than what they have. And instead of shit like South Carolina not playing at LSU for 12 years or whatever it was. So, yeah, you'll probably be back on the schedule again, so I'm gonna start going back in on you. I had one of you idiots was in the Uncle Lou section last night on his live stream. Said the ball is going 11-1 this coming year. 11-1. Okay, all right. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So you got another Dylan Sampson over there that you're holding on to somewhere? I don't know. Anyway, that's about all I got to say about that. Decommitment for the Gamecocks. I mean, is it a big deal? Don't like to lose anybody. Guy was a 3-star right now. He's from Georgia. He's been offered by Georgia. He's going to take a visit to Georgia upcoming from what I'm seeing. So I'm sure if he commits to them, he'll probably go on ahead and get his 4th star when he commits there, because that's the way things usually work out for South Carolina in terms of recruiting and in terms of Georgia. But at any rate, guys, that's about all I got to say this morning. I got to run in here and get started working. I will see you all later on. Appreciate you. Peace. I'm out of here. Go Gamecocks. Woo!